it's my passion wherever I find people, especially Liberian, to continue my service in whichever way I can. Whether it's the littlest of things that I can do in a conversation or just by encouraging someone that it's going to be better. And that's the only thing we can do is just hope for a better future for our beloved country, because there are times that, I mean, we all reach a point where we're so discouraged and disappointed and think that all is over, but then that is the place that we have as a home. I don't care how bad it can be. I mean, how how bad the situation gets. It's never going to change the fact that this is that piece of land that we all originated from, regardless of wherever we find ourselves. I want to thank you all for taking your time out this evening. This is not Liberia. Everybody got a very busy schedule here. And for you to make the sacrifice to just come here for us to have an exchange, it means the world to me. And I'm humbly honored to be here. I've listened to you all, and before I even go into saying anything, I would like to thank you all for being able to organize yourselves into a unit that you can relate to each other better. I think one of the challenges we have as Liberians, home and abroad, is the lack of unity, and that weakens us in every way, shape, and form. Unity is strength. The more we're able to draw together, hold on as a unit, the stronger we are. The chain, there may be weak links within the chain, but our strength is as strong as that weakest link. So wherever the weakness is found in the chain, it's our responsibility to ensure that we spread our strength in different areas to be able to build up ourselves together as a community. We are challenged as a country. The basic fabric that holds any society is broken in our country, is disintegrated to a larger extent. The breakdown comes from as far back as the family and runs on throughout the society. Every time people assume political office or go into government in appointed positions, the reflection from the service is a reflection of what has happened to the family. So it's not just looking at it as that particular moment or whoever it is in power at the time. It's about going back to the foundation and trying to reestablish it. Because if I always use this example whenever I reference this. When the engineers decide to put up a concrete structure, the group steels, they group the steel together. So they would not just put one steel here, one steel there, one steel to the other point. They put about 10 or 15 of them together to make one pillar. They put another 10 or 15 together for another one. The reason why they do it is because it's a family of steel that supports that pillar, that holds the building up. If you took the steel apart, definitely it will fall apart. And that's what's happening to our country today. So it is our hope and prayer that we go back instead of just looking at how we can have government change and what have you. It's not just that. You change the government today, you might still have the same problem running on over and over and over and again. So it is my hope that the root cause, that we can get to it and stop looking at the effect. The government we have today, yesterday, whenever, they are all effect of where the family was, where the society was when that government was in power. It's reflective of how disintegrated we have become as a nation. So I am very happy that you all put yourselves together here, uniting as one. And if there's any form of division in whatsoever way, be it for leadership, because there are a lot of different things that bring these divisions. I mean, sometimes you have political issues on a national scale. You see people who are brothers and stuff, one person in one party, the other person in another party, and the division starts. So it's the same everywhere we go. So I would like to encourage this body to continue to do everything possible to unite all of the Liberians here, and not just stop there, but look at other communities that have got better structures than us and learn from them. there are other communities here that have structured themselves in a way that they have stronger organizations and they do way more for their people within the community. As a matter of fact, take for instance the Somali community in Minnesota. They're so well structured that they have businesses, they have, they are well recognized as a unit there. The Liberian organization, yes, they're trying, but I mean, if you were to put them on a scale, definitely the Somalis will come first. So there's a lot that we can learn from other communities to strengthen our different units all over. So it's my hope that this body, the sacrifice that you are making, Mr. President, along with your team, that we will be able to continue to do so. I don't want to say much because I know there are tons of questions. I would like to leave it open, so that the questions can start to flow, and then we can start to address it from there, unless you all want me to just continue, and then I can be interrupted whenever, or we stop for the questions, whichever works best.